Hi, this is Chris from katesgarden.com, and I'm answering a bunch of questions about organic gardening and composting in general. And one really interesting question I got, I don't think the guy was serious, but he basically said, convince me that I need to compost. Why should I compost? And so that's what this video is about. I could list off all the good things you can do, you know, saving the earth and stuff like that. But you want more concrete answers as to what immediate benefit will I get from composting. The obvious answer, the one that I could think of right away, is you get soil for nothing. What you would do is you would take all your kitchen scraps, all your lawn clippings, leaves, hair, dryer lint even, old beer, pretty well anything but meat and bones and dairy. Anything that you grow in the garden you could use in your compost. It's pretty well free. You don't need a compost bin. You don't need any special tools. You just need a pile somewhere in your yard. You can cover it with a tarp to insulate it. And in a couple month time, depending on the internal temperature of your compost pile, a month to 3 months, you could open that tarp and you'll have soil. You could use it for your garden immediately. If you don't have a garden, you could give it to a neighbor. You know, there's a whole bunch of stuff you could do with it. Another benefit is, this goes back to saving the earth, is that you won't be producing as much garbage. Before I composted, you know, I threw everything out. I probably used a kitchen bag a day of garbage. Now that I compost, it's just amazing how less kitchen garbage I have. I might change the kitchen can once every 3 days, and that's basically packing materials. Everything else goes in the compost, and it's pretty amazing how fast it composts down too. There's very little you have to do. You can just throw it in. You don't even have to do all that special stuff like you know, aerating it and watering it and stuff like that. You could just throw it all in here. You could make your own, or you could just throw it. You dig a hole, because it is a natural process. You just dig a hole, throw your scraps in, and a couple months later it'll turn into soil. So yeah, it's easy, you know, uses less landfill space, doesn't cost anything. So what's not to love about it? If you're not composting, I say definitely give it a try. Even if you live in an apartment, you could you know, have a little pile in your balcony. If you're not too squeamish, there's verma composting where you actually use worms in a little bucket, and it's not as smelly and not as gross as it seems. It's actually a really neat way to compost in a small space. And of course, if you have a backyard, just throw it in a pile, throw it in a compost bin, and away you go. So thanks for watching this. This is Chris from katesgarden.com. I encourage you to visit our website, and you could sign up for our email. We have special tips, special promotions on our products. And yeah, talk to you next time.